Hello friends, and welcome back to Kurt Berglund's Baseball World. Today we are continuing my replay of the 1983 Milwaukee Brewers season, the season after they went to the World Series against the St. Louis Cardinals. We are up to June 9th, 1983 today, and this is game number 53 in the replay. So we're getting close to a point where I'm going to be sharing some statistics with you on how the replay is going. I'm very pleased so far. And on top of all of that, the Brewers are exceeding in the replay their record in real life. In fact, the Brewers right now are 31-21 and 1/2 game in front of the rest of the pack in the American League East. So they're in first place by 1/2 game. The reason that they are in first place by 1/2 game is that their schedule has largely consisted of American League West opponents, and the American League West in 1983 was not very good. The difference is that in 1983 in real life, or as the kids like to say, IRL, the Brewers did not take care of business against the West to the extent that they are in my replay. And now the schedule has turned, and the Brewers are about to face a number of very tough American League Eastern Division opponents, and we'll see if they can hold on to first place. This is the last of a series in Baltimore. The opposing pitchers today are left-hander Jerry Augustine for the Milwaukee Brewers and right-hander Mike Boddicker for the Orioles. We are at Baltimore's Memorial Stadium for this game. The next series, they play the Yankees, so it doesn't get much easier, although the Orioles were the class of the East in 1983. All right, so with no further delay, thank you for joining me. By the way, don't forget to check out channel membership. There's a link in the description for this video. You can follow that. You get discounts on the secondary store. You get free PDFs of cards I've created every month as a thank you for membership. You also get exclusive members-only videos, World Series replays, special reports that compare baseball cards and dice sims to each other in different areas, and lots more. The archive is growing all the time for members only. All right, now let's get to the starting lineups for today's game. Remember, friends, these are the as-played lineups, because if we don't, heads explode all over this great land of ours. All right, for the Brewers, leading off, it's third baseman Paul Molitor. Batting second, it's shortstop. Nope, I'm wrong. Batting second, it's new center fielder Rick Manning. Batting third, shortstop Robin Yount. Batting fourth, first baseman Cecil Cooper. Batting fifth, DH Ted Simmons. Batting sixth, left fielder Ben Ogilvy. Batting seventh, right fielder Charlie Moore. Batting eighth, second baseman Jim Gantner. Batting ninth, catcher Ned Yost. And on the mound, it's Jerry Augustine. He has a PB rating of 2 through 5. Alrighty, for the homestanding Orioles, John Shelby leads off in center field. Dan Ford bats second in right field. Cal Ripken Jr. bats third at shortstop. Eddie Murray bats fourth. He'll play first base. Gary Renicky bats fifth and plays left field for manager Joe Altobelli. Benny Ayala will bat sixth and be the DH. Rich Dower bats seventh and plays second base. Leo Hernandez bats eighth and plays third. Rick Dempsey will bat ninth and do the catching. Mike Boddicker, his first season, he has a PB rating of 2 through 8. When I do Status Pro, I don't use the fast action cards. I use a couple of D8s, and we are ready to go. Got my chart ready. This is my Status Pro dice version chart, and if you'd like a copy of my charts that I use, didn't create them, I just use them, I'll happily send them to you for free. Just send me an email at berglund.kurt@yahoo.com, And I'll put my email in the description for the video as well. All right, so we're ready to go. It's Molitor against Boddicker. And the first pitch of this game is... What am I doing? I'm rolling. Yeah, good start, Kurt. Good start. Here we go. All right. We are adding our dice. And here we go for our PB number. This is going to be on Boddicker's card. I rolled a 33, and hey, struck him out on the broccoli cauliflower medley. Yes. One down in the Brewer first. Now it's Rick Manning, recently acquired for Gorman Thomas from the Indians. The pitch. This is also on Boddicker's card. And that's going to be a foul ball. The next delivery is Boddicker. Manning takes a whack at it, and it's going to be in the out range. A 66 for an LN is hit in the air to left field. That is Gary Renicky country, and he's going to put it away for out number 2. Next up, Robin Yount, the defending MVP, the reigning MVP. The pitch from Boddicker is going to be on Boddicker's card. A 53 is going to be in the out range, and a 45 for Yount as an RN is hit on the ground to short. That's Cal Ripken Jr. Cuts it off from going up the middle and makes the throw to Eddie Murray, and that's going to retire the Brewers 1-2-3 in inning number 1. For the Orioles, it will be, and I think we can fit everything in there. Yes, we can. Or is this better, maybe? Let's get up close and personal. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. All right, so it's going to be Shelby against Augustine. Leading off the bottom of the first. The pitch from Jerry Augustine is going to be on Shelby's card. And that's in Shelby's out range. John Shelby, he's an RN against the left-hander. That's a 72. And it's hit in the air to left. Back goes Ben Ogilvy toward the track, and he makes the catch for out number 1. Dan Ford coming to the plate. The pitch from Augie. Oh, I did it again. Here's the pitch from Augie. This will be on Ford's card. He's an RN. It's in his out range. A 48 for the RN is grounded to Robin Yount at short. He cuts it off from going into left field. From the hole, he makes a nice throw to Cecil Cooper for out number 2. Now it's Cal Ripken Jr. Augustine winds and deals. This will be on Ripken's card. And in the out range, an RP with a 22 is grounded to Jim Gantner at second. He makes the play to first base, and that retires Baltimore in the first. We have a pair of 1-2-3 innings. We go to the second with no score at Baltimore's Memorial Stadium. I always liked that park, but down it came. All right, so no score. Boddicker facing Cooper, Simmons, and Ogilvy coming up in the second. All right, my rollings, just so you can see what's going on here. I've been rolling these 3d6s. This determines the PB number. The white dice determine the PB number. If I roll a 1, that's going to be an error check. So I know when they do the fast action cards, you're looking, there's not a randomizer for this. You're looking when the result is off the pitcher card, but that's not what's done here with dice. You rate for the red 1. If I roll a 6, then you could get a CD or BD rating, depending upon what the combination of white dice are. So we'll handle that as we go. Boddicker winds and deals to Cecil Cooper. Nobody's on, so we don't worry about the CD or BD number. This is a 7, so it's going to be for Boddicker on his card. And the 86 will be in his out range. Cooper swings, and that's a 71 for the LP. And that is hit in the air to center. John Shelby into right center is going to make the catch for out number 1, and Boddicker has retired 4 in a row. Here's Ted Simmons. Boddicker kicks and deals. That is going to be on Boddicker's card. Simmons swings. And hey, comes up empty on a bender. 2 gone with Boddicker's second strikeout. And here's Ben Oglivie. Boddicker kicks and deals. This is on Boddicker's card. And a 71 is in the out range. An LP is Ben Oglivie, and a 52 for an LP is grounded to third base. That's Leo Hernandez, who's up with it and throws to Eddie Murray, and that will retire the Brewers in the second inning. So 6 up and 6 down to start this game for Boddicker. Here's Augustine facing Murray, Renicky, and Ayala in the Baltimore second. All right. Augie kicks and deals. This will be on Murray's card. Eddie drills it to center and deep. It's going to get over Manning's head, one-hopping the wall. Murray around first, heading to second. He's got a leadoff double in inning number 2. Here's Renicky with a chance to put the Orioles in front. Augustine the stretch and the delivery. This will be a CD chart play. Alrighty. So we look at our CD number for Renicky. It's a 1. Oh, no, wait a minute. I got to hit the ball first. All right. Okay, we have a runner on second. Alrighty. Renicky is an RP. So we look at our CD chart for RPs. We're going to roll our 2 D8s and get a 23. It's going to be a CD play for Jim Gantner at second base. All right. Gantner's clutch defense number is a 1, as you can see right there. So here we come to the CD chart. He's an infielder. He's got a 1. And we're going to roll our D8s again. 85, no action occurs, return to normal play. Okay, the next delivery from Augustine to Renicky is going to be on Renicky's card. A 25 is trouble. It's down the right field line. It's going to get into the corner. Charlie Moore's got to go dig it out of there. Scoring is Murray. It's 1-0 Baltimore. And Renicky cruises into second base with a double. Back-to-back doubles put the Orioles on the board. Here we go with Benny Ayala. Augustine the stretch and the delivery. That's a 2-10, so that's going to be on Ayala's card. Benny, base hit for Ayala to right field. Now, Charlie Moore has a T4 throwing arm. Renicky is a C base runner. So let's see what that does. Second to home, we got a T. It's 11-42 with nobody out. I'm going to hold Renicky at third. So there's Orioles at the corners now with nobody out, and Rich Dower coming to the plate. Augie the stretch, the pitch to Dower. This will be on, we got another, this will be a CD chart play. Dower, as you can see, is an RN, so we look here. It's a 33, and it's going to be a chart play for Paul Molitor, who is a 1 on the CD chart at third base. So, he is an infielder, CD1. See what happens here. 28. Line out to Molitor. Lead runner doubled off base. It's a double play. So it's a line drive to Molitor. He steps on third before Ripken can get back, and it's a double play that eliminates one of Baltimore's base runners. Ayala scrambles back to first, and with 2 outs, it'll be Leo Hernandez. Jerry Augustine winds and deals. This will be another chart check, a 6, which is a CD chart play for Leo Hernandez. He's an RP. RP column is right there. A 73 is center field. So that's Rick Manning. And Manning is a CD2. So we will look on our outfield chart under CD2 right there and see if Manning's going to make the play for the third out in the inning. And no, he's not. No action occurs. Return to normal play. So the next pitch to Leo Hernandez. This will be an error check because I rolled the 1 on the red die. And it's on Hernandez's card. It's an 86, so that will be in the out range. And a 67 for the RP is a fly out to left field. Ben Ogilvy is there. Let's see if he holds on to it. Ben Ogilvy's error rating is an E2. So we're going to come back to our error chart and roll and see if Benji hung on to the ball. There's our E2, anything but 11 to 16, and he will be fine. He is fine, and that will retire the side. So the Orioles get a run on 3 hits. And after 2, they lead by a score of 1-0. Could have been worse for Jerry Augustine. Brewers trying to hang on to first place here. Charlie Moore, Jim Gantner, and Ned Yost coming up in the Brewer third. Boddicker's been tough so far. 6 up and 6 down for the right-hander. The pitch. This will be an error check, but it's on Boddicker's card. Base hit for Charlie Moore. First hit of the game for the Brewers. Now let's see if Ripken will fumble it. Ripken's error number is an E2. So we know anything but 11 to 16, he'll be fine. He's fine and gets the throw back in. Here comes Gantner. Yost is on deck. Boddicker the stretch, the pitch. This will be on Boddicker's card. Gantner swings and checks his swing. That's ball 4. Brewers have a pair of base runners now for Ned Yost coming up. Yost is a double-A bunter. And that's interesting. So we're going to ask Ned to lay one down. Boddicker the stretch, the pitch. Yost squares to bunt. It's a 55. He's an AA bunter. And he bunts it to Leo Hernandez. Leo gloves it and fires to Dower covering first, and the sacrifice works. It's a 5-4 put out on Yost. Moore moves to third. Gantner moves to second. And now it's Molitor coming up. Orioles infield is going to play back. Rick Manning is on deck. The pitch from Boddicker to Molitor will be on Molitor's card with an error check. A 62 RN will be in the out zone, but we do have to do the error check. Molitor is an RN batter. It's a 16 hit to first base. That's Eddie Murray. Let's resolve this first. Eddie Murray with runners at second and third, and they're back. Will be a... Well, we have to check Gantner's speed, or more speed at third. He's not an A, so he's not going to score. But now let's see if Murray makes an error. He's an E2, so that puts it in the 11 to 16 range. He does not make an error. He takes it unassisted. Moore holds at third, and now Manning with 2 outs. Boddicker is a good pitch away from getting out of the mess. Moore still at third, Gantner at second. Boddicker the stretch, and the delivery is going to be on Manning's card, and an error check. Manning in the out zone. It's an LN. '81. He corks it to right field. That is Disco Dan Ford. He's an E2. He's toward the right field line, and he holds on to it for out number 3. The Brewers get the first 2 base runners, but fail to score in the third. We go to the bottom of the third. It's 1-0 Baltimore. Status Pro Dice version. Love it. Might be my favorite sim. Might be. You gotta get me on the right day. But it's definitely top 3. Rick Dempsey, John Shelby, Dan Ford, 9-1-2 for the Orioles in inning number 3. The pitch will be on Dempsey's card. This is in the out zone. The RN for an 83 is to right field, right at Charlie Moore, and he's going to put it away for out number 1. Rick Dempsey, I'm sorry, that was Hernandez. No, that was Dempsey. Here we go. Shelby's up now. I'll get it right. Don't worry. Shelby's 0 for 1. Augie wines and deals. This will be on Shelby's card. In the out zone. And RN, a 74. Center field. Rick Manning is there. Plenty of range for Rick Manning, and there's 2 down. Dan Ford is 0 for 1. Augustine wines and deals. This will be on Ford's card, a 5-9. And Ford is going to drill this one into the left center field gap. It's going to split Manning and Ogilvy and get down to the wall. Around first comes Ford. He's got a 2-out double. And Cal Ripken Jr. comes to the plate with a chance to extend the Oriole lead. Augustine the stretch and the delivery is going to be on Ripken's card. This is in the out zone. Ripken is an RP, and that's a 25. And it's grounded to Jim Gantner at second base. Gumby makes the play to Cecil Cooper, and that'll retire the Orioles in the third. So after 3, it's Baltimore 1 and Milwaukee 0. All right, before we continue with the 4th inning, Augustine, as a starter, has 13 fatigue points, and he has burned 5 of them, so he's down to 8. Boddicker has burned 2. He has 12 fatigue points as a starter, so he's down to 10. Top of the 4th here, it's Yount, Cooper, and Simmons. Righty-lefty switch. And Boddicker's pitch is going to be on Boddicker's card. And a 42 is going to be a base on balls for Robin. Leadoff walk for the Brewers. Good start in the 4th. Here's Coop. And this will also be on Boddicker's card. This is a 28th though, and hey, struck him out on a bender. 3rd K for Boddicker. 1 out, 1 on for Milwaukee, and here's Simmons. He's a hit and run 2, but I'm not going to do that here. I'm going to take a chance and see what we come up with. It is a 33, and a struck out Simmons for the 2nd time on the baked beans. Gas. Ogilvy now with Yount still at first, and Boddicker the stretch, and the delivery is going to be on Boddicker's card in the out range. A 51 for an LP. This is a 38, and that will be a ground ball to Rich Dower, who's going to go the short way to Cal Ripken, and that will retire Milwaukee in inning number 4. We go to the bottom of the 4th. It's Baltimore 1, Milwaukee nothing here in Baltimore. Brewers lead after the game to fly to New York and take on the Yankees. Augustine will face Murray, Renicky, and Ayala in inning number 4. Pitch from Augie. This will be on Augustine's card. But a base hit to right field. Charlie Moore collects it and throws it back in. Now it's Renicky. Always a threat to go deep. Augustine the stretch. Brewer infield playing for 2. The pitch. Going to be on Renicky's card. It's a 54. It's in his out zone. And that's a 17 for an RP. That will be grounded to Cecil Cooper. He gloves it to his right and flips to Augustine covering. Murray will advance to second base. Renicky is retired 3-1. And now it's Ayala. Guy's a dangerous part of that left field platoon deal they had going in Baltimore. They started with Weaver, and Joe Altobelli continued it. Altobelli didn't always trust Singleton against left-handers, so Ayala's in there as the DH today. The pitch from Augie is going to be a CD chart play, and a 21 for the RP is to first base. Cecil Cooper is the Brewers' first baseman. He is a 2 on the CD chart. And so we will re-roll our D8s. And that's a 16 line drive Cooper. He fires to Yount, and Murray cannot get back. So we're going to call that a 3-6 line out double play. Murray, trying to get ready to score on a single, got too far away from second base, and the line out to Cooper, he could not get back. So we go to the 5th with your score: Baltimore 1, Milwaukee nothing. Brewers lead in the American League East in my replay by 1/2 game. So this one is big. Boddicker against Charlie Moore. Moore is 1 for 1. He has the only Brewer hit. And this will be on Boddicker's card. A 48 is in his out range. Moore is an RN, which has nothing to do with a healthcare profession. A 76 for an RN is hit in the air to center. That's John Shelby country, and he is going to make the catch for out number 1. Next up, Jim Gantner. Gantner walked back in the 3rd. Boddicker, this will be on Gantner's card. It's a 25, and that's going to be a base hit to right field. Dan Ford collects it and throws it back in. 1 out, 1 on for Milwaukee, and here comes Yost as the Baltimore infield readies for a double play chance. The pitch from Boddicker. This will be on Boddicker's card, tapped on the infield. Off Boddicker's glove, rolling toward Leo Hernandez, but Leo's got no play. It's an infield hit. Oh, wait a minute. No, I'm right. No, I'm not right. It's a righty-righty matchup. He struck him out. I beg your pardon. Ned Yost strikes out. That's strikeout number 5. Gantner's still at first, and here comes Molitor. The pitch is Boddicker's card, a 37. He walked him. 2 on now for Milwaukee with 2 outs, and here comes Rick Manning. We're in the top of the 5th. It's 1-0 Baltimore. Golden chance for the Brewers. The pitch, Boddicker's, nope. We have an 8. That's a CD chart play. And a 63 for an LN. Will be a chance for John Shelby. We'll see if he's going to make this catch. He is a CD2. And so we will grab our CD charts. 11 to 78. He's going to make the play, and he does. With 2 outs, that's it. No double play chance needed. And the Brewers are retired and leave 2 men on again, as they did back in the 3rd. We're halfway through this one with your score. Baltimore 1, Milwaukee 0. Bottom of the 5th coming. It's Dower, Hernandez, and Dempsey for the Orioles. Augie's pitch is going to be have an error check, but it will be on Augie's card. 58 for a outrange, and a 53 for an RN. That is grounded to Yount. I believe he's an error 2. He's an error 3. And he makes the play to first base for out number 1. Augustine has now 6 stamina points burned. He has 7 left. Boddicker has 5 used up. He has 7 left, I believe. Yes, that is correct. All right, so Leo Hernandez comes to the plate. He is 0 for 1. Eventually, the 83 Orioles abandoned the Leo Hernandez experiment at third base in favor of Todd Cruz. The pitch from Augustine will be a BD chart play. Alrighty. Leo Hernandez is a BD0. It's an 84, no action occurs, so Augie's going to make another pitch to the Orioles' third baseman. This is on Augustine's card. That's a 36. Hey, struck him out on the broccoli cauliflower medley. Gas. 2 outs, Dempsey coming. Nobody aboard. Bottom of the 5th, Augustine pitching his best game he's had in a while. The pitch. This will be, and of course, as soon as I say that, Dempsey corks one into right center field, and Charlie Moore's got to run it down. Dempsey's around first. He's got a 2-out double, and now it's John Shelby. Augustine, the stretch, the pitch to the Baltimore center fielder. Augustine's card at 37, and hey, got him. Pork and beans. Gas. Second strikeout for Augustine. We have completed 5. We had a good one here. Going to the 6th, it's Baltimore 1, Milwaukee 0. Yount, Cooper, Simmons. One more time. Coming up, the 3, 4, 5 hitters for the Brewers. Boddicker kicks and deals to Rockin' Robin Yount, and that's going to be on Boddicker's card, and hey, struck him out. On a bender, that's strikeout number 6 for Boddicker. Next up is Cooper, 0 for 2. Probably the Brewers MVP to this point. This is on Cooper's card. That'll be in the out range. A 75, an LP. 48 LP is popped up. Drifting into foul territory is Rich Dower, and he's going to make the catch for out number 2. Coming up now will be Ted Simmons, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of punch-outs. Boddicker winds and deals. This is on Boddicker's card. Simmons, broken bat job into center field. John Shelby coming on, and it's going to drop for a base hit. 2-out single for the Hall of Famer, and now Ben Ogilvy comes up 0 for 2. Boddicker will give Boddicker another reduction point. Pitch to Benji. On Boddicker's card, and hey, got him at a bender. 7 strikeouts for Boddicker. That closes out the Brewers' 6th. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Baltimore 1, Milwaukee nothing. See if I can fit all this in the screen. Hey, what do you know, I can. All right, it is Ford, Ripken, and Murray coming up. 2, 3, 4 in the Baltimore 6th. The pitch to Ford. This will be on Dan Ford's card, and it's going to be pulled on into the left field corner. Ben Ogilvy has to go dig it out of there. Ford around first. He's cruising into second with another double. 2 doubles on the day for Ogilvy, and now it's Ripken. That's going to get the Brewer bullpen cooking. Jim Slayton and newly acquired Rick Waits are going to be throwing in the bullpen. And Cal Ripken Jr. comes up. The pitch from Augie to Cal. This will be a BD chart play. His BD rating is a 1. That is a 31. And that's going to be to left, center, and deep. Gonna bang off the wall and bounce past Ogilvy. They've got to run it down. Scoring easily is Dan Ford. It's 2-0. Ripken heading for third. The throw from Robin. Not in time. It's a triple that puts the Brewers down 2-0. Baltimore leads 2-0 with nobody out in the 6th. Eddie Murray up now. Infield moving in. Augustine the stretch and the delivery to Eddie. This will be on Murray's card, and it's a base hit to right. The Jerry Augustine train has come off the tracks. 3-0 Baltimore. Murray trots down to first, and Renicky comes up. And here comes Harvey Keene. He's going to want the baseball from Jerry Augustine. So we'll give you Augie's numbers here. He was doing well, but all of a sudden, 3 consecutive hits drive him from the ball game. 4, 6, 8, 9 hits allowed total. 3 runs so far. But Murray on first is still his responsibility. He had 2 strikeouts. He walked no one. Gave up no home runs. Going to be Jim Slayton now, the right-hander. Pops, as they called him. The veteran of the staff in 1983. So he's on. He has a PB range of 2 through 6 and a relief stamina number of 11. His problem now is Gary Renicky. The Brewer infield playing for 2. Brewers down 3-0. Slayton hoping for a double play. Renicky is 1 for 2. The pitch from Slayton to Renicky is a base hit to center field. Murray is going to go around for second and head to third. Rick Manning's throw comes into second base. There are Orioles at the corners for Benny Ayala. They could hit for him here, but I'm not going to do that. Infield is in for Milwaukee. Benny is 1 for 2. The pitch to him is on Slayton's card. That's an 18, and hey, got him on a bender. A Jim Slayton special, that curveball. And now it's Dower 0 for 2. Now they're going to play back, try and turn it and get out of the inning. The pitch from Slayton, error check, 27, walked him. No error check. The bases are loaded with Orioles, and Leo Hernandez comes to the plate. Infield remains at double play depth. Leo is 0 for 2. The pitch to him. This will be a CD check, and a 22 for the RP makes a CD check for Cecil Cooper. Cooper, I think we've already established, is a 2, but I'm going to double check that. He is a 2. So, Brewers can get a line-out double play here. And they do. Cooper gloves it and steps on the bag, and it is a 3 unassisted line-out double play off the bat of Leo Hernandez. The Orioles get 2 on 4 hits, but it could have been worse. We go to the 7th. Baltimore 3, Milwaukee nothing. And it's getting late. Charlie Moore, Jim Gantner, Ned Yost, 7, 8, 9 hitters, unless Harvey Keene goes to his bench in the top of the 7th. Charlie Moore is 1 for 2. The pitch from Boddicker is going to be on Boddicker's card. It's in the out zone. Moore is an RN. That's a 16. Ground ball, Eddie Murray. He gloves it to his left. He's going to take it to the bag unassisted, and there's 1 gone in the Brewers' 7th. All right, Jim Gantner up, 1 for 1. He walked as well. The pitch from Boddicker is in the out zone. Gantner at 55. Ground ball, Cal Ripken Jr. He gloves it and throws to Eddie Murray for out number 2. Here's Ned Yost. Yost is 0 for 1. The pitch from Boddicker on Boddicker's card. And it gets past Dempsey and goes to the screen, but nobody cares because there's nobody on base. The pitch, next delivery from Boddicker, is going to be tapped on the infield. No, it's not. He struck him out again. Got him on the broccoli cauliflower medley. Gas. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Wild Bill Hagee and Thank God I'm a Country Boy are definitely in your future. It's Baltimore 3, Milwaukee nothing. Jim Slayton out for his second full inning of work. Dempsey, Shelby, and Ford. Slayton has burned 2 stamina points on his way to 11. Dempsey up, he's 1 for 2. The pitch from Slayton is going to be on Dempsey's card, but in the out zone. An RN. Dempsey swings and grounds it to Robin Yount at short. He cuts it off from going up the middle, plants, and throws to Cooper for out number 1. Now John Shelby. Shelby's 0 for 3. The pitch from Slayton is going to be on Shelby's card, and hey, got him with the broccoli cauliflower medley and a little nacho cheese. Yes. 2 down in the bottom of the 7th. Disco Dan Ford has a pair of doubles and a 2-for-3 night. The pitch going to be on Ford's card in the out zone. An RN for Ford. A 44 is grounded to Robin. He gloves it and throws to Cecil Cooper, and that will retire the Orioles in the bottom of the 7th. We go to the 8th with your score. Baltimore 3, Milwaukee nothing. It's going to be Tippy Martinez and Tim Stoddard throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. It's lefty-righty double-barrel action, just the way Joe Altobelli likes it, just before he starts munching on some delicious crab cakes. All right, so Boddicker is still on, however. He's throwing a 3-hitter, all of them singles. He has walked 3 men and struck out 8. Paul Molitor, Rick Manning, and Robin Yount will lead off the Brewer 8th. We're at the top of the order for Milwaukee. And it's getting late. Baltimore leads this one 3-0. The pitch is going to be in the out zone on Boddicker's card. And RN is going to be hit to right field and deep. Dan Ford, warning track, makes the catch for out number 1. Rick Manning now 0-for-3. Boddicker kicks and deals. This is going to be in the CD range. It's a 57 for the LN. That's center field, John Shelby country. And Shelby is a 2. So 11-78, he's going to make the catch, and he just did for out number 2. The Orioles are 4 outs away from winning this one. Robin Yount 0-for-2. Boddicker kicks and deals. This will be on Boddicker's card. A 41, he walks Yount. 2-out walk brings up Cooper. Cecil is 0-for-3. Simmons would be next. The pitch from Mike Boddicker is on Boddicker's card. A 76 will be in the out range. Cooper, a 53, is grounded to Leo Hernandez. He's going to go the short way to Dower, and that's going to end the Brewer 8th. Boddicker, a 3-hitter through 8 innings. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Baltimore 3, Milwaukee nothing. Ripken, Murray, and Renicky coming up in the Baltimore 8th. Slayton out for inning number 3 of work. Okay. Meat of the order. Looking to put this one away for Baltimore. The pitch from Slayton is going to be on Ripken's card in the out zone. 51 for the RP is grounded to Robin. At short, from the hole, he fires to Cooper for out number 1. Eddie Murray has a 3-for-3 night going. He's doubled, scored a run, and has an RBI. Slayton kicks and deals. 68's in the out zone. And Murray, a 36. That'll be an LP. And grounded to Jim Gantner. To his left, he plants and throws to Cecil Cooper for the out. Gary Renicky now. 2-for-3 for Renicky. Slayton, the wind, and the delivery. This will be on Slayton's card. It's an 86 in the out zone. And a 12. Is popped up foul territory. Ned Yost off with the mask. He's going to make the catch, and that will retire the Orioles in the 8th. We go to the 9th, and here comes Boddicker looking to finish the deal. It's Baltimore 3, Milwaukee nothing. Simmons, Ogilvy, and Moore coming up in the Brewer 9th. Simba is 1 for 3. The wind and the delivery from Boddicker, and Simmons gets it on his card, but it's in the out zone. 33 for an LN is grounded to Rich Dower. He's up with it and throws to Eddie Murray, and there's one down in the Brewer 9th. The Brewers threatened in just really 2 innings. They had 2 on in the 3rd, and Yost bunted the runners over to 2nd and 3rd, but Molitor grounded out and Manning flew out, and that ended the threat. And in the 5th, they had 2 on with 2 outs, but Rick Manning flew out. And don't get me started on the Gorman-Thomas trade. All right, with 1 out in the 9th, here comes Ben Ogilvy, 0 for 3. Boddicker winds and deals. This will be on Boddicker's card. In the out range, Ogilvy is 76 for an LP. Center field and deep. John Shelby, just in front of the track, is going to make the catch for out number 2, and that makes Charlie Moore the last chance saloon from Milwaukee in this one. 1 for 3 for Charlie today. Boddicker winds and deals. This is on Boddicker's card and a base hit to left. Renicky collects it and throws it back in. That'll bring up Gantner. Moving into the on-deck circle is a pinch hitter for Ned Yost. And that is Roy Howell. All right, Gantner 1 for 2. He's also walked. Last chance saloon one more time. Boddicker the stretch. This will be Boddicker's last hitter. The pitch is on Boddicker's outrange. Gantner the LN. And that is to right field. Toward the line is Dan Vord. He makes a nice running catch, and the Baltimore Orioles win this one by a score of 3-0. Your totals go like this for the victorious and homestanding Baltimore Orioles: 3 runs, 10 hits, and they committed no errors. The Brewers, no runs on just 4 hits, and all of them singles. And they committed no errors. The winning pitcher is Mike Boddicker. The loser is Jerry Augustine. The next game in this replay will be June 10th, 1983. I believe I said the Brewers were flying to New York. That is not the case. Brewers are flying home to start a 6-game homestand. It'll be 3 games against the Yankees, followed by 3 games against these Baltimore Orioles. So it's going to be a tough slog in this homestand. The Brewers' record after this game falls to 31-22. They entered the game 1/2 game in front of the pack in the American League East. They are now 1/2 game behind. They are in second place, a half game out of first, as we travel home to take on the Yankees for a 3-game set. In our next game in this replay, it'll be Moose Haas pitching for the Brewers against Shane Rawley, who grew up not far from Milwaukee, actually about, 25 minutes south of Milwaukee in Racine. And so it'll be Rawley for the Yankees against Haas for the Brewers in our next game as the Brewers fight to get back into first. All right, thank you for being with me. This is Status Pro Baseball Dice version. Love it. Big fan. If you want the charts, let me know. With an email to berglund.kurt@yahoo.com. And if you are interested in channel membership, don't forget to check that out. I've provided the link for you in the description to this video to find out all the details of channel membership. Thank you again. Our final one more time from Baltimore. Baltimore 3, Milwaukee nothing. Have a great night. So long, everybody.